language.
In this short video, I'd like to show you the layout of our trap line, and I'm going to do a little flyover view of it and give you an idea of where it sits, sort of the extent of it. It's winds up being, according to my calculations, about 22,000 acres. It's quite large, and it's in northern Alberta. I'm just going to post a quick plan view of the layout so you can kind of keep track. That far lower end of it, it's rotated 90 degrees for this aerial view. So if you look at that lower anchor point, that's the low point there, down around here. And then the trap line extends out this way, and we're going to pan out over there. So from this point on the Wabasca River, it goes out to this point here, and then it jogs in over to this point here, and you can see that it then takes another turn going up this way here. Now hopefully I get this straight here. This lake, the Clearwater Lake, is within the boundaries of the trap line, and off in the distance here we see also the boundaries of the trap line. That's kind of comes up like that from the river, and then it cuts across something like this, and then up and across over here. Well, let's see if I can keep this straight here. Okay, here are all my waypoints, but you can see within these areas, that's where the trap line lies. Now actually I think what it does is comes up here, it goes straight across over to here, then it goes that way, then it goes that way, along there, and down to the river. And then once it goes down to so this whole area, lower part of it, is bounded by the river, which then brings us all the way back to the most southern tip of the trap line. So it's quite interesting to look at this with an aerial view of Google. You can get an idea of what the trap line looks like, what the geography is like. So you can see this lake is not within the trap line boundary. It's just on the outside of it. The boundary of the trap line comes along through here, then it cuts this way and then out, and then it cuts right across over like this, then over there and off there, something like that. So let's just take a little flyover view here. See, there's some cut lines going through here, and we can take a look at some of these areas which are interesting. So this is all within the trap line here, and then it comes down right to the river here. So there used to be an old trading post or a store along the banks of the river here, which there's old ruins of. There was gold mining that took place many years ago. This trap line hasn't been trapped for a long time, 20 or 30 years. So if we're coming up here, let's see, where are we again? Okay, now the nearest road access is here, but there is going to be some logging done in this area. Seems from what I'm hearing it's going to be done around here, so that could bring the roads right into the edge of the trap line or right into the trap line to some extent, and go down this road over here. Sometimes these markers, they kind of appear and then they disappear. We'll see if we can, but like this lake is within the trap line. So let's just kind of, but you can see there's quite a few old cut lines cutting across it. This area here is all within the trap line. One of these lakes is suspected to be a volcanic lake, a volcanic vent. This is the one that looks like a volcanic vent. It's supposed to have exceptionally clear water, and we're in the process right now of figuring out a good location to build a cabin. This is very low, swampy area, I'm quite sure. But you can see a lot using a aerial view of Google Maps, just kind of slanting it to come in. So I thought I would share this just to give you an idea of what our next adventure is going to be. Building a log cabin, trapper's cabin on our own trap line. So I hope you enjoyed this short video. There will be more to come on this subject in the near future, and you may like to follow along what we're doing as we get the various improvements done to the line and develop it so that it's easier to get into. One of the ways we might get into it is via this road here, taking a boat up this creek and hooking into the river there. We'll have to see how easy it is, what kind of boat we'll need for the type of current that's involved there. But all very interesting, a lot of exploring to do in this country, and great for hunting. Lots of moose in this area, so not just trapping, we can do a lot of good moose hunting as well. Very interesting to look at the layout in this way. So that's the video of our trap line.